right? Okay, it's starting us in Bast. The same. Alt doesn't seem to show us anything. So we start with Plank this time. I like her hair, actually. And Doomer he's a little bit slow, it looks like. So let's see. So there's all these ruined areas. So instead of going to the desert, let's head in this direction. Somebody else, I remember yesterday somebody was saying that Kenshi's all about exploring. I want to make it here, right? But I don't, let's avoid sand skimmers. So let's get to this side of the range and see how it does. And we'll tell them to walk together for safety. That's really cool if that's the case. I like that means there's probably a lot of different RNG that they do, right? That different possible encounters. And it means like you could hang out in Bast for a while probably, even though there's not a lot here, and have some stuff happen. Are these cups and rum bottles worth looting? I really don't know. Let's just wander through here at normal mode. Oh, is this a building? Does somebody actually live here? We don't have any money. We have 13 cats. Somebody's probably gonna get mad if we open this door. Hello. Oh, hello. Right? This is all cool stuff. At least it's not the normal stuff. Stability seems good though, right? I'm hoping. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything every time I said if I can say something. What is this? Can we use the bathroom? Bathrooms in Kenshi have a complicated mechanic system, I reckon. Oh, oh, oh. Well, she's clipping, but it looks like it looks like something's happening. She's operating a machine. It says she's operating a machine. She's 35% encumbered. Let's take a look at that inventory while she's in there. Oh, we filled it up right away. Doomer, what's going on? So we have a bunch of stuff. Used to construct buildings, heavy and difficult to transport in large quantities. This is some of the stuff I sold before. Or I stole. A child's toy, battered, worn, and torn. So this stuff's worth some money. Can we actually build with this stuff, though? Build 5 building materials, and we could build a shack. That seems pretty big. I know we can build campfires and beds. Farming. Lights, mining. Wow, okay, so I am, there's quite a lot to learn there. Let's go ahead and finish that bathroom break. We just started. We don't need a break. Is there anything up here? Can we get up here? What's in this barrel? Oh, always loot the barrels, right? We need this little button. There we go. Ooh, look, more building materials. We can't take these, though. I can't pick that up. Our building materials worth it. This has electrical components. Interesting. How do we sort? We need to sort our inventory a little bit here. We just can't fit all this. What's more valuable? These are worth quite a lot for their size. Fabrics. Man, this looting. This is probably not worth much, right? I definitely that this bandage is valuable. No food though. That's unfortunate. Is it possible to flip the items like Resident Evil style? No room for that item. Oh, okay. Right click doesn't do it. Oh, no, no, no. Let's see if there's a menu UI I'm missing here. Unicorn, bro. Unicorn communicates with emojis more than anybody I've ever known. And sometimes I'm like, sure if he's making fun of me or not. Um, let's see. Focus character, build mold tools, Interface is what I'm looking for. Inventory. No, I don't see anything in here. So I'm going to say let's leave these building materials. And this is a scavenger's basket. A cheap, useful backpack. Oh, okay. Can I do this? Okay. Hello. This is significant. How to research tech. Why is it prompting me for this? You found a blueprint. Blueprints allow you to learn tech instantly. To learn blueprint, open your inventory and right-click it. If you're wearing a backpack, make sure to close it first so that the blueprint doesn't switch between your inventory when you try to use it. Oh, I had him selected. Wow, look at that. The scavenger's basket has so much room. But I don't know what it's talking about as far as blueprints go. Oh, here's the prospect button that guy was telling me about, too. That's interesting. Hopefully we've got some time to burn here. So if we go into the crafting inventory here. Torch post, a small shack. This is the same. That's not the blueprint. It seemed like to indicate that you would learn blueprints from your inventory, but I don't see one in here. So I'm not going to worry about it. We did just hella improve our inventory space, though. So that means we can probably take these building supplies, right? She can. And that empties this. No, let's take all this stuff. The doll. I'll put these in here. Okay. All right, now you guys can go back downstairs, right? And we'll see what else. Nothing. We don't need these cups and wooden bowls. Oh man, I totally passed all this stuff up on the first go around. I didn't even realize there was a bathroom, bro. All right. But I'm not seeing any other alt items. But can we go in these towers? Let's find out if we can go inside a tower. It doesn't seem to be clickable. So this might just be the town exit. I like this tree here. Hopefully that's its natural look and it's not diseased in some way. Are these insect pods? Is something going to hatch out of this? I bet it causes a lot of pollen in the fall. Look at that. I've got a backpack on. Look how cool that is. Bro. Sis. Yo. This is cool. All right. All right. What do you guys think of how it looks? I do notice when I'm on these buildings now, the textures are lower, but I think that it works aesthetically with this game here. All right. So we have to secure food, right? The only way that I've seen to get food is from vendors. There's a tower over here. Adds to the atmosphere. There you go. That's it. This looks like the ninja tower that was in that one town here. There's some more ruins over here. We can go scavenge in this direction. Da, 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 da. And I gotta remember to check our map. Oh, so this is a ravaged hamlet. You can hunt and grow, though those do need more effort. I did notice you can build a farm, right? Let's take a look at this and see what's required. Material cost, green. Oh, see, you can start a farm with the green fruit. It's not actually food, but it produces green fruit. What's the point? It says it's food, but somebody told me that green fruit's not food. That seems to be primarily what it wants to farm for now. I know that there's stuff you can get. Like it just mentioned the blueprints, right? Kenshi's running so stable. To be honest, it's annoying to get crashes, right? It's annoying sometimes when software doesn't work properly. But it's amazing that software works at all, considering that people have written millions upon billions of lines of code that somehow like produces all these different softwares. You need green fruit to cook. Okay, so there's a cooking mechanic. All these different softwares. Oh no, watch out. That do all these different things from accounting to Doomers left behind. I just saw fighting. We should go into normal time. Software is amazing. It's basically magic, right? Especially if you don't know how to do it. Software is the magic of the modern world. I read the text on the green fruit, right? It's not green, it's not a fruit, it's a vegetable, but we'd call it that anyway. There's tons of stuff that exists in language for that kind of thing, right? You just don't even think about it some of the times. Nothing's coming to mind right now. Let's take a look here. I'm still sneaking, but maybe we don't need to. I lost track of these guys, the guys that killed this guy. Oh, look, he started out just like me. Look, Doomer, he's just like us. All right, that's okay. It's a little bit of progress. I see you found a... Never mind. What? What is it? Did I miss this guy? Oh, I know we need to rename our squad. I don't know why I think it gives you an ugly name to try to prompt you. Doom Patrol. That's like a television show now, right? I haven't been keeping up on a lot of the superhero stuff. Oh yeah, bro. We're multiple playthroughs. But I just mentioned that maybe I'm abandoning these playthroughs too quickly, and we can start saving and recovering a little bit more, so we don't have to do cold starts every time. Welcome back, Zyderez. How come I can see your name today, but yesterday I couldn't see it? Like it was black. It blended in so good. Ooh, a guard outpost out here. Let's take a look. Zyderez has returned. We are on our way. Oh, there's this tower. Whoa, bro. Dude, I like the birds too. Still a flashback. Why humans every time though? I don't know. I don't know. That's like an old thing from my old RPG days where like everybody always was making these really outlandish characters like tieflings and Asmir, Rakasha, really these OP races like metagaming. Monty Hall gaming is what one of my older friends used to call it. Monty Hall was like a game show host. I never quite understood that. So I always kind of felt like, no, I want to make sure humans are represented in these D&D campaigns. So I would play human characters a lot. But I also feel like mechanically it's going to give me a base of reference, right? So I'm going to find out how normal, old, boring humans operate. And then once I do a robot run or a hive run, hive seems interesting. Oh, are they weaker? I definitely feel like it seems definitely the case that humans are not the native species here, right? Humanity seems to be. We have another fight. Am I coming up on the same valley? Ooh, how do we get into this place? What does it call this place on the map? It calls this place the guard outpost. So I don't see any activity here, but oh, actually I do. There's actually dudes here. Okay. Da-da. Humans and hivers are inferior to all their options. Hivers' limbs are like sticks, easy to break off. Hive species offers variety. When will you play Fortnite? So not to out myself too much, but I am a Fortniter. I only started playing it about half a year ago, but I really like it. It's got a lot more to it than I imagined. Than I think probably a lot of people know, because it seems like every time I log in, they've added a different mechanic. But I tend to avoid playing it on Twitch, um, because I don't know. I feel like nobody wants to watch that. I don't know. And then also, like, sometimes you play Fortnite and you just get rocked over and over. It's like I don't want to stream that. I will definitely play some more Moto. I actually have been talking about putting together a schedule. Right on. I'll hit you up. I'll put together a schedule, and maybe we could line up our schedules or something, so I can have like something to look forward to. I'm trying to get a little more structure. Need a little more structure in my life. So we'll see. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to come up with a backup plan if Kenshi keeps crashing. But it seems like we've smoothed out, and we're actually, dare I say, getting some momentum. Because even though I love Doomer, and he's like a brother to me, I will eat him if I have to survive. We're doing okay on this hunger bar. um, like the sliding mechanics, the mantling mechanics. I didn't even know they had cars in Fortnite. They just got a lot of it's got a lot of cool stuff going on. But I'm personally not a big fan of shooters. Another loading bar. It's loading a lot. She's stable. We're good. Let's rock it on. All right, we are avoiding that. I still want to get to this green place here, right? We want to get to the green place. We want to get away from Immortan Joe. Man, Fury Road, that movie was so good. What is going on over here? I want to get a little closer to this action just to see what's happening. United City Samurai are fucking up something over here. Industrial Arms and Frag Axe. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know that there's different levels of arms, right? Of like robot arms that you can get. Like if we get our arm chopped off. Ooh, who's this guy? Oh, he's a holy servant of the holy nation. So I think that's the outfit that I put on before that got me in trouble. He looks like he probably doesn't have a lot. I don't know if attacking and killing him would be worth our trouble. Are we going to be able to get over here without any altercations? Let's see if these guys ignore us or not. I don't know if we're going to have the same thing happen. They're looking at us. Ooh, he's a prime guy. Yeah, I thought that was weird when Amazon bought Twitch and like started integrating Prime with Twitch, and now it's like just a normal thing. Um, but it makes sense because Amazon went really, really heavy into web infrastructure. Like they built huge server farms all over the country, and I think a couple of portions of the world. And they started advertising these really competitive like web hosting rates, and like and so they were like, yeah, we're gonna do our own streaming service, and now we're gonna host all of the Twitch VODs. Like it's crazy how much. Ooh, we made it to Ockrens Valley. It's crazy how much internet infrastructure is now on Amazon servers. Like you just can't get away from it. Oh, cool! Look, we're coming up on a mesa here. There's another guard tower over here. Yeah, I don't know how often it updates like the Twitch stuff, right? I don't know. Ooh, we have a little bit of coffee left. That's okay. And the blue white crown lets us know that you once had a Prime subscription. Amazon's like, oof. it can be a problem. I think for some people, you end up getting in the habit of just ordering stuff off of Amazon, man. Just let it come to you in little packages. And I was reading somebody was saying that the infrastructure involved in like getting ready-made meals delivered is actually like less involved and environmentally damaging than like actually going to this grocery store and buying your own stuff, which sounds insane to me. But it's like because the infrastructure like cuts out the actual delivery section to the store, like all the cardboard boxes that stores break down um, before they put produce out and everything, compared to getting all like a bunch of stuff delivered. Like it used to be like delivery services for like for old people that are stuck in their houses, kind of, like they'll have food delivery for you. I think it is crazy too. I don't know. I've always kind of thought that the idea of delivering like meals that you just cook it up and it's good, like as opposed to like getting it yourself. Whoa, look at this. There's like a formation of guys here. So this is an army of the holy nation. Let's hope these guys are cool. These are the guys where you need to have a book. Look at this. This is like total war, bro. They all have buster swords. Yeah. Yeah, buying like but it's hard too because there's so much junk that you can buy at like the store that like even if you're cooking for yourself, you're not necessarily cooking healthy, right? But it's just crazy. Just the way modern society. I see this is looks like a road. I wonder if these guys will molest me if I start walking on their roads though. I want to get on the other side of this mountain range and get down to the green place down here. They are following the road, it looks like though. That's pretty cool. It's quite more profitable but convinced you that by you know what, Zyder, that's probably I try to like keep an eye out for these guys running straight towards them. That's probably not a good idea. Because you the information that you get online, even if you're in like a comment thread like on Reddit, right? You don't know who left that comment. You don't know if they were paid to leave that comment. It's there's so much information on the web, right? It's really good to try to be skeptical of that kind of thing and double check and cross reference your resources of information because like information is so obscured online and people don't even do it intentionally. Like I just did it. Like I just said like a an anecdotal comment that I'd read um, that may or may not be true. I have no idea. I definitely didn't thoroughly research it, but my knee jerk is that it's wrong, right? But I'm wrong about a lot of stuff like that, so it's hard to say. I don't know. Is this Ocran's Fist or is Ocran's? Ooh, can we? Oh, this is where the road leads. It leads up the canyon into Ocran's Fist. Is this civilized? Can we go in here without being hurt by these guys? Because we have a good inventory now of stuff to sell. I know I'm running in real time, but I feel like I'm gonna run into problems. So we have to make a choice right now. So I think I'm gonna follow the road at least this far. Big tech giants like Apple have been trying to convince us that somehow being able to fix your own phones that you paid for is bad. Dude, yeah. No, I totally understand. Louis Rosman, you guys watch Louis Rosman? He's a big right to repair guy. He's pretty cool. He's pretty smart. He's a little bit cocky for me, but I think he's got probably the right to be because he's pretty well accomplished. But he's all big into right to repair, and he's very anti-Apple. He spends like his career is repairing Apple hardware that people can't get fixed otherwise. The problem is miniaturized tech is so hard to work on, bro. Like I can work on tech, but you open up a phone and you're looking at a phone board that's got like a tear on like some traces or a bad a tiny bad capacitor that needs to be replaced, like a tiny capacitor that's got a little bubble solder on it. So hard to do, man. So it's like you need specialized people that have the skills and if you have the schematics and you know what you're looking for, you could do it. But they fight giving out that information. Yeah, right to repair, man. The fact that, I mean, it makes sense that all these companies just want to put out products that have like a 2-year planned obsolescence period, and then they can have this sales model. But that's like so damaging to the environment, bro. I'm ranting. You got me in rant mode, Zyderez. Zyderez hit my rant button, bro. Let's go ahead and double time this. Yeah, yeah. The thing is like if you've got an oh, well, you know what they say? They say gas fire stoves are, because we have a lot of natural gas driven systems here, right? And so they say gas fire stoves are bad for the environment compared to an electric stove. But it's like, would the process of replacing your gas fire stove with a new electric stove, is that going to do more ecological damage than just running out its lifespan? You know, the production of resources and of new products like has to be accounted for. Besides its hello. Besides just what happens when it's in use. So we have escaped servants that are wandering through this very desolate forest, right? That's true too, right? Yeah, you can have your iPhone die on you for generally any amount of time and be okay. Yeah, definitely like food scarcity. I'm all about that, bro. Yeah, I want to be able to grow like I'm I need to I've been really neglecting my garden this year. I've kind of thought, "Oh, now that I know all these little rules for my garden, I can kind of put less effort into it, but I really need to put more effort into it to make it more consistently productive. That's really the difficult part because I've learned the little things like how do you grow potatoes, how to grow a corn plant, how to grow an onion, but then being able to get them to consistently produce. Hello, Moto. There's a city we've stumbled upon. Is this? This is the base of Okran's Fist. So the tower. Interesting. So there's like a little castle city down here. Gee, oh, dude, I'm so confused by the GMO, like the push against GMOs, right? It's so weird to me because like the thing is like most of the genetically modified plants, like Mendel's beans or Mendel and Planck, right? Like we've been doing it for a long time. Everything's been evolving slowly. But the fact that Monsanto can like trademark, can trademark a type of corn, and if you grow that corn without their permission, they're allowed to sue you. That's crazy. There's all these laws that go into it. It's ridiculous. All right, so Plank and Doomer have been. We are really at the edge here. We're gonna see if these guys. All heretics will burn. That's not a very friendly thing to say. All right, I'm gonna concentrate in the game. Divine blessings, sister. Well, divine blessings to you. If I stand on your stairs, are you going to aggro me? Negative. They're all watching me. Okay, what's up, you guys? Dude, it makes me so nervous having to crush that. It would make me so nervous in real life to have like 6 cops standing at the entrance to town when you're walking up. This looks like a town, though. Look. Dude, we made it to civilization. No bar, though. That makes me a little worried about this civilization. Small shack, a step house, a barracks, power station, general storage, and an armory. A bakery. Okay. I guess we'll head there. It's the most friendly named building. A Scorchlander and a woman, really? Is it like that? Oh, man. These unenlightened societies, bro. I didn't have too much trouble the last time, but I really only got myself hurt and killed the last time I tried this race. So we'll see. Maybe having a cute doggo with me will, oh man, oh, is he right on the edge? Maybe I should stop him from moving so we can make sure he doesn't. He welcomes me. Hey, boss. See anything you like? Please trade with me, yo. Really? Okay. Well, that's interesting. So, raw sheets of chainmail used in armor crafting takes extremely long time to make, which jacks up the price. Whoa! So we got hella lucky finding this stuff. And some copper, some fabric. Will make you work until you die if you're not flat skin. So we need to probably we'll dip out of here. We're not gonna linger. I'm gonna empty my inventory. I think this is the luckiest we've been so far. Do I need to keep track of his? Okay, so he's got 2,800 to sell me, which is gonna, yeah, most of that. Should I keep or sell these building materials? Have I already sold them? I feel like I have. If you don't have skin at all. Like I said, it's really weird that they call them skeletons. I gotta stand up and do a stretch. Oh, we gotta stretch, you guys. Yeah, this definitely got pushed over. I gotta pull this whole rug out. We gotta redo the whole thing. I feel like we've made it though. And we're not crashing. That's really good. How's everybody doing? Everybody hanging in there? Oh, man. When I saw that there was a balance training tag, and I was like, oh, I do this weird balance thing sometimes. I won't need the building materials unless I actually want to build something, right? I hope Doomer's not going to die while we're sitting around here. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I just feel like I get too absorbed, you like, I don't usually have my limbs fall asleep on me, but I definitely get like a really stiff feeling. But you see, with thousands of years going by and no maintenance. Okay. We good. I didn't mess up any of my connections. I think we're good. We're gonna have a ton of money coming out of this. I'm gonna sell all this stuff, including this. Oh, you can't afford it. We've burned through all of his inventory, or all of his money, so now we can buy stuff. Wunderbar. Yes, we are. Yeah, my balance on one leg is way better than my balance on the other. It's you definitely, and that'll. I think it's whichever one's good, whichever leg is your good leg, then your dominant hand is the opposite one. Green fruit from Kenshi. You can't eat it, but you can farm it, I guess. Okay. Oh, they ate right away. They immediately ate what I bought. Doomer, come here. Oh, can I give him a piece of meat? No, he doesn't have a backpack. We'll have to figure out how to feed Doomer. Okay, we buy like that. These are 73 each. We have quite a lot of money now. So let's just load up on food. A traditional canister of grog, quite weak as alcoholic drinks go, so that just means you can drink several times more of it. Yes, I like beer myself. I don't like hard liquor. He will eat out of your hands, just got to have food on you. Awesome. Well, where's... Oh, I just burned through all of our money buying all that stuff. Okay. Oh, the grog was extremely... Thanks for hanging out, Unicorn Man. I know I'm all over the place today. We're just doing our best. I don't know if I should buy any. Let's see if we can make some progress on that. So if we have, gotta feed Doomer. Maybe I gotta take it out of the bag and put it into this inventory slot. She can feed it to him. Let's just put it all in here, so that we can keep track of it, and we'll put the big stuff out in there. No nutrition value equals not food. What did I buy? Cooked vegetables, dried meat. Yeah. So all this is good, right? We're all good. Okay. And then, oh, we want to do this. So we didn't actually offload everything, right? And with the extra, we'll just make sure. Oh, we can't afford that. We need to buy, I think we can afford one of these. Cool. There's no thirst, but this grog is still useful even if you're not thirsty, if you know what I mean, right? Worth a little bit of inventory space, maybe. Are drinks actually useless? Yeah, that's what they've been told, right? Trade good. Okay, well maybe that, so that is kind of, that's what I was thinking of we can get into, right? Is the trade mechanics. That's what I'd like to see. For now, I'm just going to get out of the city and try to continue on our way. Man, this is very much a journeying game, though, it seems like. And we'll see how they path to get here. It looks like he did eat a little bit. So she is feeding him, it looks like. Oh, wow, this almost looks like a forest, huh? Wow. It's interesting because this area just looks so much different from where we were earlier. Was that the, is that Ocar's Fest? No? Because we just came from that side. Yeah, I don't think we want to head up there yet. Oh, hello. Excuse me, boys. I think we got lucky there, maybe? Oh, wow, she's actually going up. Oh, no. I thought they were going up the mountain, yo. These trees, they look pretty... Oh, look. That one's got a little bit more foliage on it. Pretty sparse landscape. Oh, and here we go. So this is the first ruins that we've seen. Let's take a look. Oh, no. Come on, Doomer. This is the stuff that I feel like, this is the wrecked ship stuff, right? This is like something that happened. Maybe it was terrestrial. This is like pieces of a following. Dude, Kit Boga, dude. That guy's awesome. I love his style. I agree. He's good, man. Just the arguments that he gets into with guys. Like, my favorite was when he's like, they're like, hey, we've accidentally deposited like $5,000 in your account, right? And he's like, oh, okay. And he's screen sharing already with them. And it's like he's playing an old lady. And then she starts shopping immediately. Like, she starts looking at buying scooters and stuff. They're like, ma'am, no. You can't spend that, no. Because they're trying to, the scam is, hey, we accidentally overpaid you. I need you to go and give me $2,000 worth of gift cards. Otherwise, we're going to have to sue you or something. It's really stupid. The scams are so dumb. I mean, I know that they're clever in that they're designed in a way that people fall for them, right? Like non-technical people especially. And I don't know how well they've clamped down on that type of scam. But it's crazy. It's crazy to me. Honestly, I feel like the phone companies are routing those calls, right? If you have a Verizon like cell phone subscription and you're getting those scam calls, like somebody's hosting like an account that's paying for that, right? Maybe not necessarily Verizon, because all the phone companies are able to talk to each other. Oh, we're under attack, yo. What are you guys doing? Can we fight? I'm not paying attention. No, Doom. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, run away. No. Yeah, but Kit Boga's cool. Kit Boga's a cool guy. Let's see what it gave us. A stun. Was that what happened? I noticed her arm got messed up really bad. Was that what happened as we got stun locked? For some reason, this guy walked really far away. Sorry, not sorry. He will be able to afford it after we buy this stuff. We're gonna try to buy the cheaper stuff this time. Oh no, this is really expensive. Do I lose money if I buy back and forth accidentally like that? I don't know. This is good. How are we doing on time? Man, we're doing good. You guys hanging out there? She didn't. I thought she raised her hand and then she got hit and got knocked out of her hand. That's what it looked like to me. So we won't buy the grog this time. And then we can sell this, and that's good, right? And then we should be able to put the party back together. And we don't need to sleep or anything. My first text sounds, you were stabbing yourself. No way, microwave. What's up? Good to see you again, dude. Dude. My attack's crap? Oh, because our skill sucks, right? Oh my god, I completely forgot about all this stuff. We've just been barely surviving, yo. I forgot. Where are our stats? So we have zeros. We have zeros across the board, right? Strength, toughness, dexterity, perception. And I've seen dummies, right? I've seen like dummies in the police stations. Is it possible to attack dummies? Don't know. The game is definitely not being like, oh, actually, there's just some boars right outside of the starting area. Go and kill 50 boars, and then you'll level up, and then you can go and kill 50 wolves, and then you can level up, right? There's definitely no solid progression like that. I feel unsafe in this town for some reason. I feel like just hanging out here might spell trouble. Generally, people get pissed if the dummy you're attacking doesn't belong to you. Okay, I guess I can understand that. Like, if I've got a punching bag in my garage, and I'm just chilling in my garage, and somebody walks in and starts working out on my punching bag, I would be like, yo, what the crap, guy? What are you doing over here? Come on. Don't get killed by a wolf. I know, well, okay, so I responded poorly, right? I didn't even notice he was attacking probably till about halfway through that fight. Oops, we're not trying to go in, boss. This seems to be a path. Oh, this is the road that leads up to another checkpoint. Whoa, this is cool. Is this just to the other side of the ridge, maybe? I think that might be what it is. And then over there must be the actual fist. That's what I think might be going on. The people of this city don't take kindly to beast lovers. I suggest you tread carefully. Is he talking to me? Yo, bro. We're going to hide behind the Y-shaped building right here. I'm going to take a bio real quick. Right back. All good? We all good? I'm like, what if it crashes while I'm gone? That'll be so sad. I feel like I'm making hella progress, though. Like, we've staved off starvation for the time. I think we're going to be okay. We're starting to be able to apply what we've learned in the mechanics, right? Holy Orden is anti-furry. So I don't know if it's true, but I have heard that the furry movement largely started. Look how weirdly this building's like just being covered in sand here. They're still using this doorway. I don't know if this is true, but I heard that furries started with the My Little Pony, the Brony movement, or at least maybe it allowed them to express themselves more. I remember around the time of bronies becoming internet famous is when I first started seeing those large wolf fursuits that people seem to have and enjoy, which is fine. I expect they have to be. They've got to be as old as humanity. I expect people don't like to admit that kind of thing, but it's probably true, right? All right. So everybody, we were eating and we're moving. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put a marker. No, 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 no. Let's get out. Let's get out this way a little bit. So there's got to be a way down there. From maybe not all the way. Wait, I lost us. Whoa, this map's so big, bro. Let's go this way and see if they want to do it. Yes, they do. Okay. As far as the internet is aware, I think yes, the bronies definitely preceded the meme culture, right? Doom's World, excellent, party on. Okay. Because yes, that was my experience as well. People are like, "Hey, there's this group." Well, really, it was. I just remember originally hearing, "Hey, the My Little Pony show, the new one is good. People like it." I'm like, "Okay," I'm like, "Sure." Like you hear that all the time about reproduced properties. Hey, the new Ninja Turtles or this particular version of Ninja Turtles is good now. It's like, okay, great. I probably won't ever watch it, but great. Um, and then like I heard about the Bronies. It had this big fan base, and like, okay, I know they got made fun of a lot. Burfa. Let's fast forward now that we've got a good save. These guys just marching out of the woods here. Kind of like this geographic effect that's happening over here. This is pretty good. Plank and Doomer. They're having a much easier start than all the gills out there. Most of the other characters just really struggled and died. Most of them didn't even get to eat anything. At least these guys have had like a break fast. We are likely on this route to run into that same dog that killed us, or... Oh, they ate a meat wrap. I can never see... It always defaults to his inventory for some reason, the dog's inventory. Okay, so we should be good. And that really offset her hunger good. So, yeah, we're good. I think it seems like they share... Oh, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't even put that together. Yeah, that's not a very nice term. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I know people like think it's fun to abbreviate language, but like slurs are just no good. I know I don't have any rules on my chat rules, but I would appreciate if you guys avoided slurs and any derogatory comments. Like I don't want to have to come down on anybody. Cuz it's like whatever, you know? If people that's what people are into, like we need that diversity to be able to survive as a species. Like trying to punish people for different stuff like that. The non damaging things in life. I understand why you might have referenced it. You're all right. It just stresses me out, bro. Shit stresses me out. It's like yeah, streaming like because you don't know who's in chat, bro. You never know. Like I say bro a lot. I always assume because I'm from the old internet, or one of the old internet memes was there are no women on the internet, which is absolutely, of course, not true. Um, it's kind of a easy to kind of just be casual. I feel like, and not and not account for people, everybody. It can be a blind spot. Yeah. Yeah, things like, ooh, we're coming up. We're coming up on something. Because there's a lot of places that are like, anything goes here. And it's like, well, it's really actually just a lot of hatred goes on. And that's the people that like to hang on. People think, wow, a holy farm and some beast tracks over here. We kind of are in this valley heading down. Fortune, yeah, dude. Yeah, I think it the reputation it has is very much deserved. I know it's a big board, it's a big website. There's a lot of different conversations that can go on there. But a lack of moderation is not a good idea for any large grouping of people. I really think that there needs to be some form of control or direction to get an affliction. That's probably a good way to put it, man. If you spend too much time like in an echo chamber, no matter what it is, like politics or whatever, it can distort your perception of reality, and people like live in their own little world. Let's look at this farm. Does it look friendly? These guys have a lot going on here. So you can like build stuff like that like this yourself, like these little bases. I think we're going to skirt the edge of this farm just to get through the valley here and try to get down and see what's in this direction. Whoa, whoa. Look at all these birds. They're living off of, probably must be this farmland, or there's something going on up here that they like. Maybe they live in these cliffs. Da-da. Well, really? Oh, your group can get that big, really? I'm like, this little interface doesn't look that big. Plank and Doomer running through the woods. I didn't expect to actually see woods in Kenshi. That's so cool. I've only ever seen like the desert landscapes, and this even looks like very kind of arid landscape here. It looks like there is. If you could slap, yeah, I don't know. I always like it's. I'm always torn. Like, should we try to like parlay with this person who seems to be upset or have a bad opinion, or should we just cut him off? It's like I don't know. It can go either way. There is like the what is it? The paradox of tolerance, right? You cannot tolerate intolerance, or it will spiral, right? Yeah, it shouldn't have to come to physical violence. It is raining. It doesn't look like it's raining acid. Somebody mentioned that might be a possibility. I don't think we're gonna get that. We're loading an entirely new biome. It still seems really stable. Really, really happy with how things are going. That's exactly it, and it's probably never going to change. I feel like, especially, it's not even. It doesn't even have to do necessarily. I feel like with how old you are, or even how mature you are in real life, but how much experience maybe that you actually have online to understand like, oh, I'm representing myself. Like, I don't have a Facebook anymore, but when I used to it, like there's this pressure to like represent yourself and try to maintain an image, because you have to be your actual real life identity, but then you make up a username, and all bets are off, for some people. And when I was younger, I liked to troll people and grief people sometimes in games. I'm not saying I was always above it, but you realize that there's more fun to be had in life, uh, by going other ways about it. What up's your boy? Your boy came back again. Again for the... He survived all of his trials and tribulations. We are... Look at this backpack, your boy. Check this out. We've got cooked vegetables, dried meat, which we've actually eaten a number of the things we bought already, but we are no longer starving, and in fact, Doomer's yellow lines have gone away. Sometimes, yeah, counter-trolling is a thing too, right? That can be one of the best forms of trolling, is when you, like, can get a rise out of somebody trying to get a rise out of you. It can take a lot of effort, a lot of mental effort, though, too, you know? Like, take a lot out of you. A lot easier to just cut people off, you know? But joy is a two-way street. Interesting. Vote for me. Help me win. Yeah, it's all right. Some things are like that, like etiquette, right? There's general etiquette for being online. There's always we made it. We made it to the Green Valley. This is a lot like that swampland we were in before, but it's totally different. Look, another holy farm. So this is definitely the... Like, this was different. Oh, so this is like a tributary or a river that flows all the way down through this canyon and passes that starting town we were at. And it opens up into this wetlands. Whoa, bro. And then there's an actual, looks like a lake, and it eventually has a bay that it connects to the ocean. Interesting. Yeah, they say, like, don't go into... I don't know. There's all like this kind of etiquette between streamers and stuff that they say to do and don't do. Um, what? Oh, are these guys cool? River Raptors. Oop, these guys don't look cool. They are not cool. They look uncool. Let's sneak away. See if these guys follow the river or leave us alone. Why did you? Yeah. Why did you do that? Yeah, I don't know. I'm very passive about those guys who, like, if somebody's bothering me, my instinct, the instinct play is to ignore, right? You ignore, maybe mute, and let them disappear. They can use their own energy to burn themselves out like a crying child, right? Something like that. Oh, these guys are slowly moving towards me. They don't see me though. Can we get up? Can we run over here maybe? I don't know how far up this river. Why would they come this way? Go, you guys. Just go. Get up here. Time for some decide. Oh, okay. So we recommend stealth, I assume. Yeah. We're gonna stealth our way out here. They didn't notice. Maybe we can get down here. Stealth goes up, right? This is actually training stealth, I assume. Let's see. It says I'm getting athletics experience. Maybe they're not close enough. Either way, it seems like we might have avoided them. Ooh, and there's some... This is another farm. We've got some cats. I don't know if we can trade at these farms. Maybe I will do a quick save. Yeah, we could let Doomer take the hits while we run away, maybe. I'd love to go a ways without having to lose him, though. He's a little bit of a mascot right now for me. We need him to stay nice and healthy, right? He comprises 50% of our gang right now of the Doom Patrol. I can pick him up. Oh, that's cool, dude. So if we needed to go fast, we can do that. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna turn into Kenshi scum savers. Look, there's some cattle out here, it looks like. I haven't seen these. A domesticated bull. Oh, they look very... Oh, I was about to say normal until I saw that second pair of horns. He seems to have a chitinous forehead shell. Right? Either way, it seems safe. Let's see if these guys will let us use their beds. Yeah, you can, like, let them buy time. Picking them up will train the strength. Oh, so we might want to run with them for a little bit, right? That's interesting. Thank you for that, Poindexter. I appreciate mechanical hints. Definitely little things like that. Those are the hints that will drive us. Who's this guy? A bone dog. A Holy Nation bone. Oh, he's just a local dog. Will Doomer grow up? He's listed as a pup. I'm curious if he will. It trains athletic, so I would right-click on him and pick him up. What up? Oh, look at that! And then he gets all floppy. Doomer. I bet he doesn't like that. I bet he's like, I hate it when she picks me up, yo. Alright, so it's not giving me a red symbol. It's not gonna... They don't care if I take a nap, right? Interesting. Well, we're doing pretty good, I think. Oh, and it looks like there's the sun coming up. Oh, we're coming around to the day side already here. Somebody told me that that we're orbitally locked. All right, just getting a few updates. Empty coffee cup. I was thinking I need a counter for how many times I grab the empty cup. So are you saying that Doomer's going to get combat potential? I don't see me picking him up and carrying him, helping him at all, right? It makes sense that it's going to help Plank out, because she could probably use a little bit of training. I want to head down the river. We're just going to walk down this river, which I guess is not actually a river. It's just a riverbed, maybe? Oh, no, there was actually water down there. This is a road. Oh, there's raptors on the river, though. Is it dangerous to traverse it because of these guys? I think we could take maybe one of these. Yeah, we're tidally locked. We're tidally locked, is what they said. So that means that the planet itself isn't is like orbiting. The actual size of the stellar body in the sky suggests the creator of the game isn't much into it. Yeah, because these planetary objects would probably be damaging each other with their gravity, right? There would be some kind of tearing effect that happens. Yeah, I haven't brushed up on it in a while. Like I said in the last stream, most of my orbital physics knowledge comes via Scott Manley. He's a very good resource, but it's probably not the same as being a astrophysicist or going to school. But we are, but if we're orbiting this world, right, and we go into its umbra, or the penumbra, or the umbra, right, the shadow, then we would get a nighttime, even if we are like tidally locked to the sun, right, something like that. Oh man, we're gonna need an orrery. Is that what it's called? I believe, for the Kenshi system to show me exactly what's going on. Yeah, multiple people have said that it's a moon, and someone even mentioned that it's likely a terraformed moon or possibly a terraformed moon, which is interesting. I love the idea. Like, wasn't Endor a moon in Star Wars, but it still had Earth-like gravity and Earth-like forests and all that? But it was a moon of a gas giant, so very easily an Earth-like planet could be orbiting a gas giant, right? Is it? Right on. What was the name of, is it the Deep game? Is it that, deep horror game that you were talking about? Let's take a look at our stats and see where we're at. Oh, we're getting ones. We're not Zeros across the board. Look at this. We have athletics now. We have stealth. I know these numbers probably aren't that great, right? Oh, hidden deep. Ooh, arachnophobia. It's like everybody's arachnophobic to a point, right? If you feel something crawling on your arm, and then suddenly, yes, you could easily make scary designs with arachnids, right? Ooh, hello, Blister Hill. Let's take a look at you. We don't really have any loot to sell anymore. We need to find loot. We need to find some form of income right now. Oh, I don't doubt, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I've had like yeah, insects when you wake up and there's something on you. It's the worst, man. I don't sleep for hours after that. Oh man, nightmares. You guys are make me think of my old apartment, man, in Vegas. Lots of cockroaches. Yikes. Dying puppies. Sad. It's like the old Mr. Plinkett line. It's always sad in a movie when a dog dies, 'cause they don't know what's going on. You know, as opposed to when a stormtrooper dies. Nobody cares when Luke Skywalker murders 6 stormtroopers in a row. But when a dog dies, it's always sad. I'm like a pro spider, yo. Like, if there's a spider, I'm like, what species of it? Is it poisonous? Is it killing insects for me? Like spiders in my garden, especially. Oh wow, this looks like. Ooh, I didn't think. Is this dangerous? This is giving me Oregon Trail vibes all of a sudden. I would be very reluctant to make this swim in person. If you're in my reach, you're in my way. Sounds like a RoboCop line, bro. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. You fall on my face at night? Dude, yeah. That whole little, when they're coming down a silk line, right? Just slowly coming down. It's like, what are you doing? This is restricted airspace. You're not supposed to be. Not gonna happen, boss. We have black widows in my area, which can give nasty bites. They are kill on sight, random encounters, generally. In the garden, though, you want to set up a web in my garden? Absolutely, because we also have mosquitoes. So, mosquitoes, I feel like, are one of, I believe they're up there on the lethal animals. I believe mosquitoes are like one of the most lethal animals versus humans, just because of the disease potential. I believe Tirzu says that cats, domesticated house cats, have the highest KD ratio, the highest kill death ratio. Excuse me. Out of any species, even humans, probably not individual humans who kill a lot of things. I don't know. If you're an exterminator, probably all bets are off. But the amount of birds and mice and large insects that house cats can kill during their lifetime, they can do a lot of damage. Yeah, but I don't like to mess around with mosquitoes. Sometimes mosquitoes will be in my bathroom. I'll be like, how the heck did you get here, bro? Get out. Get out of Dodge. No mosquitoes for me, please. Your boy, he's got it. The karate. Yeah, I got a black belt in karate. We just had a spider problem at the house, and I just needed a way to deal with it more effectively. So every time I see a spider, I do a flat guile style flash kick into the corner. It usually takes care of it. I got respect for people who know martial arts, though. Like, that's a real skill. Especially, like the old forms, right? You gotta use all the super moves on it, bro. All right, so I know stealing's an option. Maybe we can put down Doomer. We've just been carrying him. Maybe this saves on his hunger, though. He seems really good. It seems like both of them are really good now. I haven't seen, like, any mineable materials, or I haven't been looking out for them. We've just been kind of doing a trek. Bushido, man, that's where it's at, bro. We need a modern code of Bushido. Like, I know actual Bushido was, like, was really about, like, how old samurai would have to operate to maintain on their honor points or whatever. Bullshido. Oh, I missed the typo. There needs to be like an internet Bushido, right? That like acting in a certain way online. This kind of this is what we were talking about. Acting in a certain way online is the way compared to like being derogatory or being rude. I know old Bushido, right? Old Bushido was like code of honor for an elite class, but like what was the Western version of it, right? The old knights or whatever. I don't know. I'm blanking on what it was called. Uh, yeah, Mech Dojo, Mech Dojo. I, um, I don't know kung fu, but I know crazy. Oh no, it's I don't know karate. I haven't said that song. I don't know karate, but I know crazy. Right? That's the line. Mech Dojo. Even if okay, so maybe the martial art that you're practicing isn't like the ancient kung fu of 500 years ago, but practice is what matters, right? If you're practicing boxing or kung fu or jujitsu or whatever, that exercise and the muscle memory is where the core strength come from, and not so much the technique, right? I'm sure the old masters might disagree. But it's the discipline. Oh, you guys keep indicating that we're gonna run into a lot of racial. Oh, if I just keep talking, I'll eventually put put my foot in my mouth. I need to check your body for items of sacrilege. The most effective martial art is running. Yeah, bro. There was like it was like a martial artist. It was like a samurai guy, a Japanese samurai guy who's like, here's the technique for fighting one guy, and then and he fights him, and then he's like, here's the technique for fighting five guys, and a bunch of guys group around him, and then he just drops the sword real quick and runs. He doesn't drop it. He just gets it out of the way and bolts immediately. I always thought that was great. I'm gonna show this guy my gear. I don't think I got anything bad on me. We're clear. What would have got us in trouble? I wonder. You know what? I read something recently too, where they're like, serpentine when you're trying to escape gunfire. Serpentine isn't exactly that effective. They're like that was BS. Once again, anecdotal information that I haven't looked up on. I hope you guys don't ever have to escape from gunfire. We've got some money. Well, let's take stock of our inventory now that we're in town. Oh, we've eaten all the food already, but we're all full on our bars. Oh, this hunger bar's got a second bar that I didn't notice. Yikes. Different places have different goods forbidden. Okay. I bet like if you go into the Holy Land and you have alcohol or drugs, maybe they would get mad. I could definitely see something like that. And there's also the faction outfits too. So I need to be aware of that. I know the pace is really slow, you guys. I'm really sorry. Having you guys in chat. I always have heard people say, yeah, gaming and streaming is kind of hard to do at the same time. Like, you guys are, it's easy. Ooh, there's hash in this game. Really interesting. Okay. We don't want to steal. We want to... I like that you can't accidentally steal easily. Oh. Oh, this might be faction gear, though, huh? It would be awesome to get a shirt. But they are very... Clothing appears to be very expensive here. Yeah, it looks like clothing is out of our price range at the moment. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't even know. I've never had to deal with, like... I used to hear a gunfire at night when I lived in Las Vegas, in Nevada. But I never had to deal with a situation where I was like, something's going down, I need to go into escape mode. I can't imagine. It's, and you always assume when you hear gunfire at night in a big city in America, what the default assumption that lets you go back to sleep immediately is that someone is firing it off in celebration, right? Because that happens a lot. They're not necessarily committing a murder. There's not necessarily a gunfight. The Lakers just won a playoff game, and somebody just ran out into their yard and fired their Glock into the air, emptied a clip, right, and to celebrate, because that happens. Oh my God, sorry, I'm gonna get off topic, yo. Let's see what they have in the bar. I know there's a lot of countries where you probably hear gunfire at night, and it's a much worse case scenario. Let's get down to business, Mr. Holy Barman. This guy's got the same skin tone as I do. That looks good. So someone previously recommended that I carry a copy of the Holy Flame with me. They have a number of books here, but we're really budgeting for only food. So we need to start looking at nutritional value versus cost as well. This is 70, which gives us 15 versus 30. This is way, way more. So if I want to settle, if I'm going to be here for a long time... See, I don't know where the borders are either. And I think the game just kind of slowly indicates as you grope around. So this is a 20. It seems like this meets the best buy right now. 2, 3. How many can we get? That seems to be our most efficient money-wise for the food here. And because we're not starving. Yeah, the dog's been eating too. Yeah, but he's almost at full. So I think that, like, we're going to have a food surplus soon. So we can buy less. And we'll actually be able to start doing things, right? Because I haven't run into... This game's kind of tripping me out a little bit, right? I haven't run into the real obvious stuff. There's no easy mobs. Maybe those raptors were easy. Based on the raptor stats, I probably could have taken one of them. Maybe we could have fought two, but I can't fight that pack, yo. Oh, we can feed the dogs corpses. That's interesting. Or something to that effect, it sounds like. Okay, all right. That's why they walk in swarms. I gotcha. Okay. So let's go ahead. I feel like we're starting to get momentum. I know it's just a little bit. Having one more party member would probably help. So let's just take a quick stock of this area. So we've got the river valley there, which we know has life in it, but I assume those guys were hostile. What else is there out here? Is there mining in these mountains? Because I know that we can do mining and bring back a little bit of resources at a time, but now that we have to have a bag, we can bring back quite a lot more. Can Doggo carry stuff, like, if I put this bag on him, right? So what if I did this, right? I'm just going to test this mechanically. We haven't seen the soundtrack kick in for a little while. Is that normal? Can we give this to him? Because his inventory space looks like it's the size of this backpack, right? Will he pick it up? No. But she can. But we can't give it to him. By doing that. And we can't give it to him by doing that. We can right-click. Maybe I need to right-click on him, right? Pick up. And then his inventory is... They can no longer have backpacks. Because it looks like it functionally could be there. Okay. Thanks, Zyderez. I was about to give up. Because it didn't seem to be working. Even if that wasn't the correct way I was doing it. So I assume this is another police station. Oh, that's the throne. Oh, so this is some kind of capital area here. Here's a police station. Barracks, bar, mechanical shop. Well, let's go take a look there. We haven't seen a mechanical shop before. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of UI elements and items that are left over from previous iterations of the game. That seems to be the case, huh? Like, that's what I'm noticing, at least. It's got another hacksaw. We had that on a previous playthrough. We can't afford it right now, though. Not the mechanical stuff I was expecting. Is this not the right building? Maybe I went in the wrong building. This is a bar. This is a clothing shop. And this is the mechanic shop. Interesting. It did have a circuit board, a few things, but... Alright, so we need to go out into the wild. But we kind of need to decide, are we going to stay on the river? You don't really need a hacksaw. Yeah, the hacksaw, I think it got me out of a tough scrape early because I had... Like, I'd been enslaved and I got my shackles off really easy. And I was able to escape. But I think we're going to hope to not be enslaved this time. I think I'm going to follow this road. Where does it seem to lead? It wants to lead... Huh, there's like a highway right here that goes along the river. And heads into these mountains. I expected there to be towns on the river, though. Maybe we'll go as far as this ridge and go down this way. And hope we don't get anybody messing with us. We do have this big old flesh cleaver. It's still marked as stolen. This weapon dates back to the old Empire. A nasty weapon designed for hacking through meat. The crude bluntness of the weapon means victims don't bleed to death so often. They just get hacked and maimed. It's not great, but it says something that has lasted this long. It has been refitted and sharpened in recent times and still holds a good edge. Look at this rock formation. Is that because I turned the graphics down? Or is that natural? Really interesting action going on to make that happen like that, right? Some erosion. There's a lot of interesting rock formations. I like it when they... Like, look at how bubbly this is. I wonder... Like, a climbing mechanic. Looking at all these cliffs, it's making me think of, like, the climbing in Breath of the Wild. To, like, just all the different mechanics you can put in these world-building games. Ooh, we got a good view of our planetary orbital object here. I wonder if there's names for this stuff, right? Do these planets have names in-game? Do they have, like... Are we on an alpha or a prime? You know what I mean? Oh, we got to our destination. The geography doesn't look as extreme as it does on the map sometimes. Are we on, like, Romulan 1? That's the thing, like, these inhabitants on this planet would have no idea what designation, like, what spacefaring race might be out there. Hell, it could be, like, humanity could be, like, all over the place out there in just all these... military base. Wow, I discovered that quite a ways away, it seems. It must be off beyond this ridge. Oh, or it could just pop in right there. And I don't think we'll visit a military base. I do not know if I'm missing scrounging opportunities, though, so let's take a look. We'll set down Doomer here. Can you imagine being carried like this? It seems like it's pretty rough, huh? What do you guys think? Oh, there's monsters. Or it's inhabited. Maybe there's not. They're more domesticated bulls. Interesting. I'm starting to get a feel for the UI because I'm realizing because if I click on these guys, right? I'm clicked on them, but I don't click off of them like I would in an RTS. And if I click this bull, I still have them selected, but I can see the bull stats now. That's what was kind of screwing me up. Let me check. My phone's popping messages off. Let me double check and make sure we're good. Yeah, I think we are. Jeez. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I don't know what I'm thinking. I've got multiple mute methods, and when I do it, this like produces a really bad pop. So I try to avoid using the in mic mute button because I know it produces a really bad pop audio sound that picks up on OBS. So okay. So I can steal from these guys. Like I could rob these guys blind or kill all their cattle and take all their meat, right? But then I'm in bad shape in the Holy Lands here. We could sleep in their beds, it seems like, without consequence. I hope I'm not still muted. OBS doesn't seem to think I am. So. Da, 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 da. Not a criminal if you're not caught. Just like in the RL, huh? Well, I feel like we're not desperate enough. But we are coming out, we're going to be out of the Greenlands here if we keep going on this path. Is it better to say it? So it's like, oh, so we need practice, huh? We need to practice our stealth before we get to the point where we need stealth to survive, right? That makes a whole lot of sense. We're doing really good on those hunger bars, it looks like. Lots of holy farms out here, though. I can imagine if you got really powerful, if you've got like a bunch of guys, could you like just raid these farms and areas for resources and supplies and just like become a menace of the wasteland? I bet you could, right? I bet that's the kind of emergent gameplay that this type of system offers. You could wreak havoc. Let loose the dogs of war. Right? They'll regret the day they ever heard the name Plank and Doomer and the Doom Patrol. These rocks, these rock formations seem so alien to me. Like it reminds me of Metroid, dude. It reminds me of Metroid, like the way it goes. I didn't know if you were still here, Moto Kid. Yeah, I'll try to raid you, dude. I try to keep out for people. I don't know how popular raids are with people. Like I don't know. I'm not so up on that type of culture, but I will keep you in mind in the future. I try to pop up Twitch when I'm ending a stream and see if I can raid somebody who's like none of the people I know are the same size channel as me. So I understand it's hard to it's networking, right? That's another part of streaming. I don't think people probably don't like to talk about. But networking is a big part of like streaming and trying to become big. You're young, Moto. Moto's young. Like I feel like you're ambitious. You've got so much time, bro. I feel like like I'm so much older than a lot of the people that stream. I'm gonna keep you in mind, Moto, okay? So don't worry about it. Instead, you can wage war. Capture the Holy Lord Phoenix, cut off his limbs, and dress him in a skin suit. Put him on the shoddiest hive limbs, set his cage on display somewhere. So you're like, I'm like, hey, maybe we could form a raiding party. Zyder is like, bro, you can send a message. You can send a message to the factions. You can tell them that you are coming for them. Put their leader's head on a spike and display it at the crossroads. Make it into a shrine of pain. Zyder is. Okay, right on, Moto, right on. Like I said, I'm gonna keep you in mind, bro. I've been shooting for like 4 hour streams. Um, that's like kind of where my time budget is like. Oh, crashing, loading, loading, but no crash. Ooh, she stuttered. Um, so if you're up in an hour or so, yeah, about 4 hours is like my maximum time budget for my streams. And if I ever do stream Fortnite or something, it's gonna be later in the day probably. So, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it is. Yes, because I get to the 2 hour mark and I start to feel like I'm itchy, and I really need a game to have me hooked. If I'm going, ooh, we're almost a stack, yo. I really need a game to have me hooked. Otherwise, I lose my concentration. You guys are keeping. I'm barely. I feel like I'm not even touching this game because I'm interacting with you guys more. And poor Plank and Doomer are like, I hope he's watching our food supply. Because I'm not. We're doing good though. We're doing good. So pretty regular. I don't know. They say you should do at least 2 hours. Or at least Twitch tells you to do that. I feel like a lot of the tips that Twitch is like, they're like, listen, you're gonna stream. Oh, you're gonna make free content for our channel. This is the way to do it. This is what the algorithm demands. And I feel like, I don't know if I want to chase that. Dude, 7 hours is extreme, Moto, bro. I know people like do 12, 24-hour streams, bro. I start to get after a point, you know, it requires creative energy. It's not like just playing a game, just playing the game, You're like on. And also the thing, like I never really talked about why I wanted to start streaming, because I feel like I have a lot of like kind of paranoia and insecurity. I also have some free time. I definitely have free time in the morning. That's another big part of it. But I've always been really kind of paranoid. Or I don't like to have pictures taken of me. People are always like, "Oh, pose for a picture," and I'm like, "Nah, you don't want a picture of me. I'm ugly," or whatever. Um, and I've always been paranoid about what my phone is hearing, what the FBI guy is hearing. When your FBI guy is listening. I've always been worried about that stuff. I feel like it haunts me a little too much. And it's kind of why one of the reasons that I'm enthusiastic about retro tech as well. Is because a lot of that stuff doesn't. Your boy, I just haven't had afternoon time. But I do have in my description that I do sometimes stream in the PM Pacific time. And usually that's going to be some kind of more low effort stuff. Or like I said, more like Fortnite. Fortnite's not necessarily low effort, but I know it's much more common. There's like a million people streaming Fortnite. Yeah, yeah. That's just how it is. But yeah, so I kind of like I feel like I need to point the camera at myself sometimes to overcome the stress of having the cameras around. Something just happened over here. We might have a scavenging opportunity that just occurred. It looks like somebody just lost a fight to some dogs. He's unconscious, but if we get to him before he wakes up, we may not help him. We might have to take advantage of his bad situation. He's a holy nation, bro. It is 11 a.m. for me right now. So I'm getting to the end of my morning. I don't know, it might be getting to the end of my voice here too a little bit. I've been droning on about every little thing. He's a little over encumbered, it looks like, right? Let's take a look at this guy. He's gonna. Oh, he's got a shirt for me, and he has boots. A stout Hessian uniform. It's a faction uniform. We don't want that. This is also a faction uniform. We don't. We'll take this though. And his sword. Give me some bandages. These are really important, right? And he won't know that we. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're probably on what? You're probably on East Coast. You're probably on the other side of the country, I bet. Da, da, da. I can fix him up. Will he notice though? Da, 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 da. I don't want. If he's gonna be grateful, right? We can kidnap him. Oh, he will notice. So we don't want to talk to this guy. Oh, but if we try to sell his stuff in this town, they'll probably know. Hey, this guy just came through with this other stuff. What's going on? He will know you helped him if you fix his wounds. Oh. It's the opposite. Oh, look, he's already woken up, though. His chest is messed up bad. I'm going to say he's fine. He'll be fine. Let's go see if we can fence his goods. He's fine though. I don't feel especially okay. So I don't think this was the previous sorting town, but we got here in the past. We got here with slave status previously, so this will be better. It says Doomer is hungry, but we're doing good. Zyterez. I assume you're talking to Zyterez, not good old Doom Train Incorporated over here. Doom Train Inc. If you want to be a cool kid. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation for Zyterez though, because that name could go. It's always tough, like in chat. Like I see people's names and I'm like, whoa, man. And there was also something that was going on with. I think it was Isa yesterday. I think is it OBS that's like translating for you? It's like translating the Asian characters. Sometimes I do that, bro. I'll be watching a stream and I'll just be looking at people's usernames, like trying to guess, trying to mouth them out. Because sometimes it's just a language thing, and it's like, oh, of course, if you say it with a certain accent, it makes way more sense, bro. What do we have? Show me your wares. Oh, it's another one of these guys, right? So we're right on the edge of the Holy Lands, I think. This is stolen. It is... Where's the fencing percentage? Fencing chance is very low. They will not likely... Anarch. Hazama? I assume it's a falling Hazama. Hazama. That's what I would do. Hazama. But it could go any... The way inflection with language is so interesting. I've got so much respect for people that know multiple languages. So what we can do is let's sell the flesh cleaver and equip this. And that will give us a little bit. And then I think we're going to hold off on buying food. We'll see if we can buy something more useful. Zama. Yeah. Not a part of my Nick. Anarch was just busy. Right on. Alright, so we can't afford anything. But we're getting into area where I know for a fact that there's mineable material, right? So what we could do, right? Maybe the small term plan. I need to maybe we gotta build that momentum. We gotta build the rock to roll down the hill. So we mine a little bit. We get a little bit of money for trade goods, and then we establish a trade good route. Doomer can't wear a backpack, so he's just a combat dog, I assume. And emergency supply of food. But these hills should have mineable resources, I believe, if we go the correct direction. Damn, I'm not sure. What's with the coloration over here? That looks way different over here. Man, this geography. It's like hard to imagine. So how far have we covered? We've come down this river quite a ways now, right? So we're here in Stack. We went down this river, we started way over here in Bast. Yeah, I'm not even thinking yet of builds. Like I said, I keep forgetting about our statistics, right? We need our stealth. We need our martial arts to go up to have any chance. And so what we can do is we can learn the factions, right? What we can do is learn the factions and then figure out who we can bully on the road, right? That's the way. Just a character from a game in mind. Yeah, like all the different character builds. I don't know. We don't quite have a party yet. We didn't get lucky with the free slave NPC this time either. Martial arts is fighting without a weapon. If you have a weapon, it's corresponding to... so they have specific stats for the individual, like katana, sabers, hackers. So we need to learn what we have. It should train them naturally regardless, though, right? So this is considered a hacker class. So we would train up hackers by using it. Yeah, I got you. Hecka, bro. Okay. So let's see if on our way to the starting town we encounter anything of note. Kenshi for me. Gonna show you what's up in Kenshi. We have definitely stabilized, right, man? Oh, man. I've already lost all that stress from those crashing, yo. Those crashes, yo. Da 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 da. Oh, and there's that abandoned spot. Let's go check this out. Ooh, a pause load. Hands off, bro. I think this is that bar where we went to before. Let's just make our way there, I think. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, tumbling wonder by wonder, flying over and under on a magic carpet ride. Alright, so we know there's some slavers up in the hills up here probably. I think that's them. Ooh, here comes that soundtrack, yo. Alright. So this is going to be our area, I think. This is the area we're going to operate out of. Let's go ahead and hit a save. Since we've had 2 autosaves since then. This game sucks me in. I don't know. Well, this area, I think. Because there's a big town right here. We got traders. There's a bar. This general geography, I think, is a little bit forgiving than the Great Desert. The Great Desert seems like it will just straight up kill you. Yeah, maybe not this lone bar. I do like the idea that there's a little bar. Squin is objectively better. Squin. I wonder where that is. We know that there's ruins up here that we can loot stuff and sell from, though. I think that might be our first destination here. Where are they? Okay, they're over here. And our stats are doing good. The dog's getting hungry. It seems like she seems to favor herself over the dog, which is understandable. Southwest from this location. I'll keep it in mind. I might not immediately range over there right away. I think I might be a little inefficient as we learn, as we go. Doing my best. Doing my best to keep us keep us making progress here. Yeah, it's like spawning up here, because at first I thought this area was crashing me, right? So I'm like, oh, let me instinctively, I wanted to get out of there, even though that doesn't make any sense. It was definitely the settings. It definitely had something to do with the chunks loading. But now we've made so much progress, and we have a save. We just need to figure out a way to train. Da, 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 da. And I think looting is going to be better than mining right away. And since we have a backpack, we'll see if we can clear that area out. Is it like better to like go for armor at this point? I wonder. I noticed even just some basic clothing would improve our stats somewhat. I can open your eyes. Da, 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 da. I don't think we took this ridge last. I'll get hit a lot. You just wait, buy yourself membership in Shinobi. Don't they want like, they wanted a lot of money, I want to say. They wanted a whole lot of money. Somebody did say, I remember, somebody said for sure that the Ninja Clan is worth it, right? If you can get that much money, it is definitely worth it to go for them, right? I think Pathing's given us a little bit of trouble. I might have given them a tough route. We'll see. They want 10K. So not a lot of money. Yeah, we've gone through a couple of K already, right? It's just a matter of saving it up. We just need to save it up a little bit. Ninja Clan's worth it because everything they buy and sell. They did mention that you can get good items for a good price from them. Oh, look, we're going under the bridge, yo. This is interesting. All this little architecture. It makes the world feel lived. And what is this? Can we fight these guys? These are herbivores, correct? I believe. I can attack you with my sword. They will probably just kill us, though. Just because they're herbivores doesn't mean they can't damage you, right? Like, if a moose tramples you, it's just as bad as a bear attack. Ooh, they have big bags and good clothing, huh? Good stealth clothing. They don't seem to want to attack me. I still am not sure how to, like, make the characters go aggro on things, though. Shift click, alt click. Yeah, no. I can't make them decide to attack. I'm not sure about that yet. This is where I want to go. You can hold... Oh, the context menu, bro. Okay. Yes, okay. I see, I got you. The target of the attack. Yes, that makes sense, though. The context menu. Attack unprovoked. Oh, and he immediately engages. Okay, so we've started... I immediately took a major headwind. We immediately went down. That was a terrible idea. Right? I'm going to check my messages. All right. I do have bandages. We just have to wake up, right? We can fix ourselves. We have a lot of bandages. Well, we have a lot that have been mostly used up, right? That's right. I forgot. I don't need to reload, right? We can just... Oh, we're about to wake up. I can bandage myself. We can Stop the bleeding. Yeah, heal yourself. And then is Doomer okay? He's okay. I think he won't die right away. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I think this game gives you a lot of chances. Because we were kitted out enough, I think we can survive. And because we attacked a relatively benign mob, then we can also survive. Please heal Doomer. Thank you. Hold shift and click the big-ass medic button. The first aid button, right? That's what you mean? Or just hold shift. Oh, hold shift. Yeah. Oh, that's a medical job. Interesting. Shift clicking gives you jobs. Hold shift click. No? I know there is this medic button right here. This is press the button or selected characters automatically heal everyone in their squad. Okay. They will need a med kit. Okay. I gotcha. Doomer is in or coma, but that's okay because we can just pick him up. He's okay. He's okay, folks. So, but even like that helped us, right? Even if just a little bit, losing that fight helps us. Correct? I say hopefully. I say with a little bit of hope in my heart. Because we get a little bit of toughness, we got a tiny bit of combat skill, even though they wrecked us immediately. Good to know, by the way. Don't fight those things. She can't seem to path. We gotta help her get up there. It's okay. We did find a mountain pass. Here it is. There's no such thing as brain damage. I wonder why we have dust storm protection. Is that because we have a shirt on? Oh shoot, this is a faction uniform. I didn't realize it. Huh. On a magic carpet ride, a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. Those guys are cool with us. It's cool crossing like paths with people on these roads. It's interesting. Yay, all the stuff is here. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, unpause. Stop. Fight. Drop Doomer. Oh no. She's hurt. She's hurt. Yeah, she's got to drop him, right? No, 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 no. Right click on her. No. Put down. No! You sons of bitches! Oh, and he's fighting now! Who are these guys? They're dust bandits, bro. Dude, I shouldn't have been in fast forward. That was my mistake. She's only unconscious. Doomer's dying. Oh, man. The thing is I haven't... The last few times I went on this route, Oh, because they're leaving me? No, I'm just unconscious, yo. We still have rags. We'll wake up. Doomer's being butchered. Oh. They left us. He left us. He left us. I think we lose him. Can we eat him? Poor buddy. My selected character is unconscious. Oh, but I'm dying now. He went first. But we've taken too much damage to recover. We're not in a coma. It's okay. Oh, it put us back at the bar though. There's a little bit of lost progress. For some reason, unless you get enslaved like last time. Yeah, I think I'll wait. I think we'll probably just lose the desert jog there. She does seem to be having trouble loading. We'll see if it crashes or not. The memory had to drop all of these objects basically, and then it's having to reload everything into the RAM, I assume. Excuse me. That's another thing. Like, I see people doing hydrates on their streams. Like, it's a good reminder to keep yourself hydrated. Because once I run out of coffee, I like just stop drinking it all. All right, so there's a little bit of momentum lost, but we're still doing good. I'm really liking this team. This start has been really good. Yeah, because you get used to drinking like certain drinks, and then like once that drink's gone, it's like. But water's the best like default drink, right? Water's the best. Water is what you want to do. All right, so let's see if we can just safely get these guys back to where we were. Although, maybe we don't want to take that route if there's bandits. Maybe this is a sign we can rejigger our perspectives a little bit. Right, you need food with water, right? I mean, definitely. You can go much longer without food, though, than without water. Water's generally the priority. So somebody also mentioned copper in the raw form is more valuable than... I think it was iron. I want to say it was the other one. So let's see how good a miner we are here. Doomer can go hang out with us. We've got plenty of inventory space. I don't think it mines very quickly, though. But we can see how far along it is. Like this, right? Oh, she stopped mining, though. Okay, so that's picking it up. Nanomachines. Nanomachines, son. Don't you understand? I've got the best nanomachines. Like, basic nanomachines are, like, a thing. Like, that's iron, though? Oh, really? But it's got such a yellowish, or this orangish hue to it. I guess it would tell me if I clicked on it. It does say that we're putting raw iron out. Okay. So we need to keep a lookout for copper veins. Here's something. What's this one? That's also an iron resource. There's that one copper node right down to Squins South 8. So can we see Squins from here? We went to Stacks. What did you say? He told me where it was, too. In here. He said south something. Southwest or something. You were trying to tell me to go to Squins. We'll find it. I assume there's... Because I know there's a swamp town down here as well. Yeah, you can, like, craft armor and stuff. So, yeah, there's got to be... Oh, something's going on. Yeah, this looks like outside of town. Ooh, look at this. These are shinobi thieves. So the shinobi kind of run this town, right? They run this town over here. Dust bandits. Oh, they killed a bunch of dust bandits. Yo, what's up, you guys? Come over here. I know we left that loot, like that iron that we were picking, but I don't know if we even got very much. Corpses don't get property. Oh, okay, so they don't have rights, these corpses. Looks like there's quite a few of them, and they're right outside of town. This might just be a dream scenario. Let's go ahead and hedge our bets a little bit here, gentlemen. And ladies. Ladies and gentlemen. And everyone in between. Oh, somebody is going to wake up. Can we kill this guy? He's just going to run away. If anybody else wakes up, I might try to fight him. Let's see here. A heart protector. Some better pants rags. One of these. A dust bandit, spiked helmet. Not shoddy grade, but not faction specific. These boots are samurai boots. Take that. Let's see what else we can do here, right? We might as well... I'm from Buenos Aires, and I said kill 'em all. Man, that movie like just hit the marks tonally. You know, like it just really like I know it's not very ooh bolts. I can right click this stuff, right? I know that tonally it is not very similar to the books. It only kind of generally draws concepts from the books. I really remember the book talking a lot about math, about learning mathematics, and how important it was for everybody in military infrastructure to know math to a certain extent and different levels of it. Ooh, there is an arrange button, huh? It's so crazy how you can like play a game and never like just ignore these little details. And then if you know it and you're watching someone else play it, it's like, bro, don't you know that you can dodge roll in Dark Souls? What are you doing? Or like, who is it? Somebody famously like, is it Aaron Hansen, one of the Game Grumps guys? He never reads tutorials and he never uses shields in combat, and everybody hates it. Stolen goods? No problem. Excellent, bro. Should we keep this bolter? Maybe. He's got a lot of money. We've got a lot of money now. All right, look at these arrange buttons, dude. And then presumably we can run out and do it again. Yes, dude. This is the momentum that I was talking about. I'm see how many. I have a few bolts for it. We have a couple of bolts, right? I think. We'll see if we find anything else. Da, da, da. Finally, we find a situation that works to our benefit. And we can take these guys for all they're worth. Got him. We got this guy definitely. Nothing else. Nothing else. Those bolts have charges. It's not a single bolt. It's a clip bolt. So we have toothpicks. We have toothpicks. Toothpicks are the smallest of bolts available. They don't pack a punch, but are usually used in rapid-fire weapons. Interesting. Okay, so that is a... we are going to have to learn about ranged weapons. Here comes the soundtrack. It's coming at us. Out of the blue. Maybe not. It's just a musical sting, is what I believe those are called. Sorry. I don't mean to in your guys' ears here. I can right-click on loot. Selling it freely. Da 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 da. Oh shoot, we didn't mean to sell that meat. Buy it back. Nope, they ate it. Oh, I just need to do this. We're going up there in money. This is almost this is so good. We have armor. This is so good. Sometimes missing an enemy means hitting a friendly though. Okay. Friendly fire, bro. We don't want to shoot Doomer with a gun accidentally, right? Dude, what happened? Did these bandits just step into town, like, and not know that they were gonna get worked over? What happened, you guys? What were they thinking, yo? So this is the kind of money that would actually let us hire some of those expensive mercenaries that want to charge a lot too, you know? Heck, we could even kit them with one of these setups. Okay, this is probably the last little loot round, right? This is going pretty quickly now. We're starting to get it. I was just about to sit down and mine for like 15 minutes probably. And then I'm like, oh, there's thousands of cats worth of stuff over here all of a sudden. Doomer, we can eat for days, yo. We can eat all over. I'm starting to get encumbered. I can see that. Hey, boss, this is just flying around. I assume you want it, right? Da 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 da. Okay, so that puts us at 6K, which is, I believe, what? Oh yeah, what? Why would they be hostile in this area, right? So then, and we have we have a shirt. Look at our character, dude. We are going places. Dude, she's so much farther than Gil's ever dreamed of being. I'm still using this iron bar as my secondary weapon. We don't really need this, right? I don't know. Somebody said that you kind of switch between the weapons as needed. I think I'll hold on to it for now. And then, do these load into this thing? Or maybe once it gets equipped? She doesn't want to equip it? Oh no, this is what's going on. Make sure you're not selling armor that's better than wearing. They all had the same thing. I had the option of getting that Holy Lands, that like full plate looking stuff, because we could have stolen it from that one guy, but I don't know if that would cause us trouble down the road, you know? I'm not 100% on that, so I left it. Oh, really? So not all the equipment's the same, huh? Da, 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 da. Ooh, this is a standard grade rag. Ooh. And mine is shoddy grade. So I could do this, but that's going to cut a chunk out of our profits. Is it worth it? Let's take a look at these stats. I'm really not sure. It covers 60% of my legs, which is the same. Plus 4 martial arts bonus. It's the same. Looks like it's got blunt, cut, and cut. Oh, it's the resistances that are better, it looks like. Interesting. Let's say that's the way, right? All right, so I wasn't even aware that there is a rarity, because I did notice that there was this grade stuff, but I didn't notice that that one piece is rare, and it's the colors that you need to look for right under the name of the item. That's interesting. Thank you again, as usual. Okay. Oh, look, there's a safe. Hello. I didn't notice you right there, Mr. Safe, just peeking out behind the barrel. Very cool. Or as they say in France, super cool. Super cool, man. Da-da. Gray to white, blue, green, and yellow. Yellow's an odd color for high tier gear, although I guess I see orange a lot. I always see like purple and oranges for high tier gear. And I'm always confused. I'm like, wow, what's better, purple or orange? They're like complementary colors on the color scale, right? Yellow resembles gold. I could see that. Yeah, the gold and oranges, yeah. I guess I just have my own prejudices when it comes to colors, yo. Right? I don't know. Right. The screw mining. Scavenging's where it's at. We are kind of getting down to our last of our food, but we're really good. She's not feeding much to Doomer. I feel like she's kind of leaving Doomer in the cold here. What's up? Please hit me up on Twitch, or about my Twitch here. I'll have to respond to Cultist. I think we're almost done. I don't know what we're at on time here. Let me go ahead and check in with the real life here for a minute, fellas, and see where we're at. We've got about 15 minutes though. We will have to be wrapping in a bit. Kenshi just gets me going, man. And it feels like every bit of survived progress. I'm just gonna message this guy back. Maraudering, yeah. That's what I when just as soon as I got the idea, right, that you could maraud around maybe. Um it just sounds fun, right? But it also sounds like it could go bad. Like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. If you got a couple of guys and the mining could be efficient. Um but you don't know. I don't know. Copper no electrical circuits. That's got to be it, right? Because that's the case in barotrauma, right? Is when we go out in barotrauma and get raw materials. If you break them down, you take the time to break them down in the deconstructor, you can sell it for even more, right? So manufactured items, processed goods are generally always going to be more valuable than raw materials. Um, so yeah, we can think about that. How are we doing? Everybody seems to be good though. I'm really happy with this progress. Yeah, well, maybe we'll just let's find a safe space to kind of chill. Maybe we'll just chill on this vista right here. I can open your eyes, show you wonder by wonder, tumbling over and under on a magic carpet ride. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Heck yeah, bro. That's the thing. I think it's a meme, probably. I've seen people mention it. The recycling campaign, which in America ended up being kind of a scam, they basically tried to trick people into thinking that most plastics are recyclables, and they're not. But a lot of people ignore the reuse and reduce part of the recycling meme, right? And it is very much mimetic at this point. It is a group. Like everybody knows what recycling is, whether or not you can't build close. Oh, they don't want me to build a fire right here. They're like, you're gonna burn stuff down. That's against regulation. All right, so I think out here. I definitely am gonna do everything I can to improve the resolution of the skybox because I feel like the settings that we drag those sliders down on have made it much less prettier than it was before. It looked so much better last time. The planets look okay. I wonder if they're independent. Interesting. It makes me think of Kerbal, like the way Kerbal's got its own thing, like its own weird skybox, but it's got like I want to say it puts decals. It creates decals for the planets in Kerbal until you get close enough to actually load the model of the planets. Um, what was it? I want to say it was reduce, reuse, or recycle, reduce, reuse, and close the loop. You can make a difference. There was something like that. There was a jingle from the 90s, I remember. I remember seeing it a lot between cartoons.